Cooler weather is around the corner, but while warm weather is still here, take advantage of our $49 home comfort checkup. Stay comfortable year-round with our services at Premier Heating and Air. And rebates are starting at $1,500 with the purchase of a new heating and air system and your choice of a free gift from a $100 Visa gift card, Wi-Fi thermostat, or UV light. Experience the Premier difference today and stay comfortable year-round with our services. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company. Log on to premierishere.com. Come on!
Bolger. It has been a long time, my friend, and I've been meaning to ask you, a lot of people are concerned about the trees around their homes, mainly because we've had so many storms that come through here, it seems like every year now. Is there a point where people need to be concerned about the trees? What kind of trees are we looking for around a home that need to be taken out?
Well, mostly damaged in what we call catface trees that got cankers or bad spots in them. Sometimes they're more apt to break at points like that, and dead trees if you are concerned also. But I tell people, with this stuff going on, we never had this stuff when we were young. No, it happened out yonder somewhere, and that we've had some really high winds that's come over the top of Lawrence County, and if your tree withstood the wind, more than likely it's okay. You really can't control what a tornado does, but
yep.
I wouldn't go to cutting every tree in the yard. Just kind of pay attention to if they're dying or in that case.
How did you get into the tree service in the first place? Was it a family thing at that point? Did you pick it up from your father, or is it something you fell into yourself?
Well, actually, my stepfather worked with the Aspen crew that trims around the power lines, and I started doing that some. And then Mr. Sam Lord, that was in this area for 50 years or so, grew up working with him, and Sam had a lot of us. There's a lot of us around town doing this sort of work, and we just kind of all went out on our own and started doing it for ourselves.
And you're keeping it in the family, because I know your son does a little bit of work with you as well, right?
Yes, sir. He's been homeschooled since the 3rd grade. As a matter of fact, we're working for Miss Tracy Kiner, and she taught him in the 1st grade, and he just, there wasn't nothing else to do.
Yep.
I really didn't want him to do this. I wanted him to do something different because of the danger, and I've had some accidents, and it's just a big liability doing what we do every day. Here we're out here working with the crane, B&S's crane, which they helped us an awful lot through the storm. They have truly been a blessing, and he just fell into it, and he's gotten good at it, and so I'm just going to let him deal with it.
Now, you mentioned injuries and the danger of this job. There is true danger in this job. You can get hurt doing this, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, what happened to you? You had an accident as well, right?
I've had 2 accidents. I fell climbing one time. Matter of fact, I was working with another tree company that was in business with Mr. Lord, and I fell and hurt myself kind of bad, but I got over it and stubborn, just went right back to doing it.
And you had it happen the second time, you said?
The second time, I was working in Atlanta. I had a business up there for like 20 years, and I just was climbing a dead tree, and the tree broke and landed across me and broke me up pretty bad. But good Lord willing, I'm still kicking.
That's good. Hopefully today we won't have that issue. I know we got several trees that the homeowner is looking at that they want to move out of here.
Yes, sir.
But we have one in particular that's in the back, hanging over the deck area.
Yes, sir.
How difficult is it going to be to get that tree out of there? Because this is kind of tucked away in the back of our home with a lot of trees.
Yeah, well, then again, B&S has just been a blessing. We're actually reaching over the house to get the tree, and then we'll set it in the backyard. But, when you got a crane, it just makes things a whole lot easier, a whole lot safer. So So,
and we're going to show you all this. You're going to get a chance to see how these trees are taken down. Not just in this case, but most cases, they always start at the top. Is that right?
yeah, correct. I mean, if it's in a tight spot, naturally, you just want to take it down a little bit at a time. A lot of times we do use ropes and lower ropes or zip line stuff, and just.
What's the danger to the house? Is there a chance that tree could come on top of the house?
There's always a chance, that something could happen, but the crane makes it a whole lot safer. I mean, we're not going to pick the tree over the house. We're going to pick the tree up and set it in the backyard.
All right, well, come with us. Let's see what happens.
Hey, it's Stephanie at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki. Come see our new line of CF Moto motorcycles. Whether you're ready for a Sunday ride, get around college campuses, or need to save money on gas, CF Moto offers something for everybody in every price point. Shattering outdated perceptions with quality service and customization options, CF Moto offers unmatched value and a first-rate ownership experience. CF Moto brings a great value to the market, so come see us today. 106 Savannah Avenue, 478-272-4563. Come see us or give us a call.
Since we were founded, the Houston Clinic has sought to provide the most advanced orthopedic services available to men, women, and children of all ages and all walks of life. And today, Dr. Gay and Dr. Richter continue the tradition of service in the Lawrence County communities. From our sports teams through every facet of this community, the Houston Clinic is not only proud to serve you, we deem it an honor. The Houston Clinic, 100 Medical Drive, Suite 400, in Dublin.
We're back with TV 35's Road Trip. And a quick recap. We're with Bolger & Sons Tree Service, where I'm about to find out if I've got a fear of heights. Because I'm about to step into that large metal bucket and go over 100 plus feet straight up. Now, while the crew were trimming some low branches to help the crane operator hoist the cage up, I was getting fitted into a safety harness, or at least they were trying to fit me in a safety harness. Seems I might should have skipped those donuts earlier. Heck, they even had to bring in reinforcements. And it was finally determined I needed a bigger harness. Like he called me fat a minute ago. Now, there does seem to be a flaw in the design. Let's just say it can be a bit uncomfortable. Thankfully, I got two of those. I guess we're about to find out if I have any fear of heights as we get up in this bucket. We'll find out.
Brian Garto, tell me about B&S Industrial Contractors.
We're an industrial contractor company out of Dublin, Georgia, located about 3 miles south of I-16. We handle everything from concrete, piping, crane work, anything you need.
Tell me what we're doing here today. What's the crane being used for today?
We use crane to help Mr. Greg Bolger with Bolger & Sons Tree Services to get a lot of trees that he can't quite reach with the bucket truck. It's a safer way to bring them down, and we can control them a lot better.
What is the height of that thing? How high can it get in the air?
That truck right there has 127 foot of stick. It's a 38-ton All-Tech, and it's good for where we located now, about 12,000 pounds with a single line cable.
Now, tell me where you want to go and I'll hit them first. Finally, the time has come to get in the bucket with Jeffrey and start heading up. All right, Jeffrey, tell me, what are we going to be doing here? Which tree are we headed to, by the way? This one?
I thought it was that one back there. Which tree we going to right there? Or this?
All right, Jeffrey, explain to me what zip lining is. What are we going to do with the zip line?
We're going to go out there and hook a rope, and he going to run it out there to another tree. Every limb truck, we're going to use them right there. And then we'll hook it to it, and the limb going to go out there instead of just falling right there.
All right, now let me ask you before we get up there, what happened to your finger here?
Yesterday, a piece of tin had gotten on another job.
I'm about to say, hopefully I don't lose a finger while we're up here.
Nah, a piece of tin had got.
How long you been doing this?
Probably like 15 years.
Really? That's a long time. Any bad injuries or anything from the work?
No injuries.
That's good though. You ever seen something go bad?
Yeah, I've seen a lot go bad. It just worked out.
Now, you haven't had any major injuries, have you?
No, sir.
No. Just the finger?
Yeah, just that little finger.
You ever see animals in these trees when you start cutting? I mean, have you ever come across like squirrels coming out of the tree and
they
stuff?
go jumping out over you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, squirrels bad.
Squirrels and birds, I would imagine, would be the two biggest. But the squirrels, their nest up in these trees, I imagine. Yeah.
They wait till you make that last cut, that's when they want to jump.
They ever jump in the bucket with you?
No, sir.
Oh, that's good. Well, as far as the height goes, I'm not scared of heights, I guess. I'm doing pretty good right now. Actually, it's a hell of a view up here.
Yep. So when you get up here, you can make like you don't hear the boss man when he go to holiday.
I couldn't hear a thing if somebody said something to me now if they tried. Whoa, yeah, man.
You say, get on up there now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit ways down there. Lord, man, it's a really good. Now, you got some great views, and you get views like this all the time.
Yes, sir.
Man.
The last crane job did, I was up there with the water tower.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know how high we are, but it's pretty daggone high. Well over that house.
Yep.
And my poor cameraman down there can't keep up with us. What's harder? Are pine trees harder than oak trees to get down? Is there a tree that's harder than another?
Not really. Oak tree is more cutting on them. Pine tree, there ain't too much cutting on them.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at W. Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At W. Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
All right, Jeffrey, tell me again, how long have you been in the business?
Like 15 years.
15 years, and you got an injury on your finger that I was talking about a while ago. How'd that happen?
Yesterday we were working on another yard. They had some tin out there. I went to grab it to move it, snapped my finger.
And you sit here and work with trees all the time, and you hurt yourself on a piece of tin?
That's how you doing?
Oh, man. Yeah, for those of you wondering, here's the view from where we are right now. This is pretty high up in the air. Give you a shot looking back down towards the house and below. So we're just going to grab us a cold one and have a nice day up here while y'all sit down there doing nothing. 4 hands and a chainsaw. The plan is to trim the branches and get the tree ready for cutting from the top down. Now, that's the owner, Greg Bolger, coming up from under us in the smaller bucket truck. And if you notice, Jeffrey just happened to toss one of those branches onto his boss.
Yeah, I saw that you tried to hit Greg, weren't you?
With a chainsaw in one hand while holding the branch with the other hand, Jeffrey cuts those branches one after the other. Strength and stamina is a must, all while staying alert to the safety of everyone in the bucket and on the ground. If you love the outdoors, there are some great views from the treetops. Now, while I wasn't filming at this time, Jeffrey was working and I took in the view. We even had an Army helicopter flyover that looked close enough to see the pilots. Cut by cut, branch by branch, the work continued. At one point, we even went for a spin in the cage. This job also requires being a good shot.
You ever drop one on the house?
Hold it there in a second.
Might not have a job if you did that, huh? Greg, tell me, successful or non-successful?
Successful.
What all you have left to do now? You still got to bring that tree all the way to the ground, right?
Yeah, we're going to use the crane to take down the section and set it back in the backyard.
All righty. Right now, is this your son? Yeah, we got to bring the son over too. This is a family operation right here. Bolger and Sons, and you want to tell me about your son?
Well, he's been homeschooled his whole life, and I've drug him to the job ever since he was old enough to be drugged. He's gotten really good at what he does,
So is this who's going to be taking over the business one day?
Another year or two, I'll be sitting in the house.